Hi, I'm happy to see you here. My name is Petra and I will be your yoga teacher for today.
So hello on your mat. First, we will calm down our minds by sitting couple of breaths, couple of moments in the comfortable sitting pose. So again, make yourself comfortable, find a comfortable position, however you like it. I always advise you to, if you're especially if your knees are not touching the ground, to put something underneath your bottom so you lift your sitting bones a little bit up, a little bit more up than your knees, and then it's like really easy to maintain a straight spine. So I invite your thumbs to the knees, and just for a couple of moments, let's close the eyes and bring your mind, bring your focus to this exact moment. Bring your focus to the mat. We are keeping the spine straight by pulling the lower belly gently in and by gently opening the chest. So gently pulling the shoulder blades together. Hands are relaxed, completely relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. Your neck is long and your facial muscles are completely relaxed. And here we just breathe. We don't want to control the breath. We are just observing how our body is breathing, how our body is naturally breathing. We don't let our mind wander around. If it goes off the mat, we gently bring it back. We bring the focus back on this moment, not on the future, not on the past. We bring it here. And if our mind keeps wandering away, we set our focus to our breathing. We are simply seeing how our body is breathing.
Surround us with your light. Guru Ramadas. Protect us with your light. Guru Ramadas.
Still keeping our eyes closed, we will bring the palms in front of our heart center, bringing the palms together, putting a gentle smile on our face because we are happy that the yoga practice is coming now. And with one inhale, let's straighten the back. With exhale, let's bow the head. With inhale, let's bring the head up to the center. And whenever you are ready, we open the eyes. Welcome back. So today it will be a little bit more vigorous, powerful practice. So we will straight put our feet into the mat, bring our weight on them, and come up to a standing position. So we meet on top of the mat. We put our feet completely together, so our big toes are touching, and if it's possible, also our heels are touching. Sometimes the heels they cannot touch because of the anatomical structure of our knees, and that's why if this is the case, then we just bring the heels slightly apart. Again, we are in Samastitihi position, which means that we are in a strong position, in an active position, tucking the tailbone, pulling the navel in, opening gently the chest, and the tip of the toes, the tip of the fingers, they are pulling us down towards the back. And when we are ready, inhale, bring the palms together, bring the hands up, look at the palms. Exhale, come down to forward fold. We are keeping the spine straight. When we come down, if we have to bend the knees, it's completely okay. So it's our first sun salutation of the day. Inhale, let's straighten the back. Look forward. With exhale, step back into plank position. So now put the knees down. Come a little bit down, top of the feet down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And we stay here for 5 breaths. If you want, of course, you can walk your dog a little bit by bending one knee, bending the other knee. However, keeping our whole torso long, keeping our navel in, breathing through nose. Okay, with inhale, let's step forward into the forward fold. Our feet are completely together. The spine is straight, looking forward. Exhale, look down to the legs. With inhale, let's come all the way up. Palms together, look at the thumbs. Exhale, hands down. Inhale again, hands up. Look at the thumbs, your body is long. Exhale, keeping the spine straight. Let's come down to forward fold. Inhale, straighten the back, look forward. If you have to, we put the hands on our shins. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Now with exhale, you can either do chaturanga or we put the knees down. We cut just a little bit down, top of the feet on the floor, lift the knees, drop the hips, come up, opening the chest, look up. Tug the toes, exhale, Adho Mukha. Downward. 5 breaths. Here, don't forget to engage your bandhas, to engage Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. Nice. Inhale, look forward, step forward, feet together, look forward, exhale, look down to the legs. Inhale, all the way up, long hands pressing the palms together, look at the thumbs. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Put the hands down. Nice. Take care of your Samastitihi and inhale, hands up. Exhale, come down to forward fold. Looking at the legs. Inhale, straighten the back. Look forward. With exhale, either jump or step into plank. Now with exhale, bring your weight forward. We will go to Chaturanga. Bend the elbows, lower yourself down, top of the feet down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Tug the toes, exhale, Adho Mukha. Breathe. 5 breaths. Bend the knees, inhale, look forward. forward, jump or step forward, forward, fold. Straight spine looking forward, exhale, look down to the legs. Inhale, let's come all the way up. Palms together, look at the thumbs. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. Hands down. Nice. Now, inhale, bend the knees. Your second finger touches the mat. Put the palms together, come up to the chair position, look at the thumbs. Exhale, come down to forward fold. Inhale, straighten the back, look forward. Exhale, either jump or step into plank. So now, inhale, come forward. Bend the elbows, top of the feet down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Tug the toes, exhale, Adho Mukha. Now, we open the left feet a little bit outwards. The right feet comes between the palms. Press the palms together. Come up to Virabhadrasana 1, to Warrior 1. Exhale, put the hands down. The back leg goes on toes. We come to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Nice. Now open your right feet a little bit outwards. Bring the left feet between the palms. Press the palms together. Between the palms, yeah. Press the palms together. Look at the thumbs. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, come down. Your back leg goes on toes. We come to plank. Inhale, come gently forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Nice. Here we rest for 5 breaths again. So make sure that your palms are wide, that fingers are wide apart, that the whole palm is pressing down to the mat. Important part is under the big toe. Your middle finger is facing directly forward. We are pushing ourselves away from the mat and we are pushing our table up towards the sky. Okay. Inhale, bend the knees, jump or step forward. Our back is straight looking forward. Exhale, look down to the legs. And now we go up the same way we bend down. So again, we touch the mat with our second finger, bending the knees, pressing the palms together. Look at the thumbs. Exhale, come up. Okay, nice. Now, bring your feet hip distance apart. Again, of course, we are tucking the tailbone. We are engaging the abdominal muscles. Bring the hands on the waist. Inhale, make yourself long. Exhale, keeping the spine really, really straight. We come down. Now, hold your big toe with the second and the first finger, and also on the other leg. Another inhale, let's straighten the back, look forward. And with exhale, we look down between the legs. The elbows, they go on each side. They are pulling away from each other. And make sure that you are also pulling your big toes one towards another. Make sure that you don't have all your weight on the heels. So we are bringing our weight forward to the toes. Inhale, straighten the back, look forward. Exhale, put your hand, put your palms under the feet. Another inhale, let's straighten the back. Exhale, the elbows, they go on each side. We again look down between the legs. Again, we are bringing the weight gently forward. And we are feeling like we would push up with our palms and pushing down with our legs. So we are creating some kind of tension. And again, here we breathe for 5 breaths. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring the palms to the hips. Inhale, come up to the standing position. Exhale, bring the legs together. Nice. Do one deep inhale. Exhale, step back with the right leg. I will just change the side so you will see me. Okay. We will go in Trikonasana in the triangle pose. So let's make sure that our front heel is aligned with the arch of the back leg. Our both knees are straight and our hips are pointing towards the longer side of the mat. So the hips are opening. This means hips closing. This means hip opening. Extend the hands. Look in the way of the left middle finger now. And with the inhale, this hand pulls us forward. Pulls us forward. When we can't anymore, we bring it down on the inside of the front leg, and the right hand is up towards the sky. We are looking at the hand that is pointing up towards the sky. If we feel like it, we can also grab our big toe again with the first and second, or actually with the second and third finger. Okay, and we are looking up towards the sky. We are paying attention that our knees are staying straight and engaged. That means that the kneecap are pulling up. Okay, exhale. Let's look down to the mat. Inhale. Our hands, they stay open. We come up. Let's close the left feet. Open the right hip. The left feet. Open the right feet. Our hands, they are staying extended. And with inhale, let's go to the other side. So inhale, the right hand pulls us forward, pulls us forward, pulls us forward. When we can't anymore, we simply bring it down on the inside of the leg, or we can also grab the big toe and we bring the left hand up. We are looking at the left hand. So we are feeling how this hand is pulling us up towards the sky. Exhale, look down to the mat. Inhale, come up with your hands extended. Exhale, bring the hands up. Inhale, step forward to the top of your mat. Okay, nice. Now, let's again put our feet completely together. Again, Samastitihi position. Press the palms together. Inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, come down to forward fold. Inhale, straighten the back, look forward, and with exhale, step or jump into plank pose. Okay, here if you feel like it, you can do Chaturanga that we did before, or you can put the knees down. We will go one more time, this version. Bending the elbows just a little bit, as much as you can, pressing the top of the feet down, lifting the knees, dropping the hips, opening the chest, looking up. Tug the toes. Exhale. Again, we meet in Adho Mukha. Okay, let's go one more time into Warrior One. Again, we open a little bit the left feet. The right feet, we bring it between the palms. Making sure that we are pressing down the outer edge of the back leg, that our front knee is bended. Press the palms together. Look, come up. Again, we are looking at the palms. Again, we are trying to align the hips with the shorter edge of the mat. So we are pressing the left hip forward, the right hip back. Don't forget about your knee, which is stuck just on top of the ankle. And we are breathing. Exhale, bring the palms down. The back leg goes on toes. We come to the plank position. Okay, either knees down the way we did it before, or lean forward. Come to Chaturanga. Inhale. Let's come up, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale. Let's come back to Adho Mukha, downward dog. Okay, let's go to the other side. We a little bit open the right leg. We bring the left feet between the palms. Again, making sure that we are pressing on the outer edge of the back leg, that the front knee is bended. Press the palms together. Come up. Virabhadrasana 1. We are staying here. The hands are pulling us up towards the sky, elongating the body. We are pulling away the rib cage from the pelvis floor. We are creating some space in our torso. Exhale, bringing the hands down. The back leg goes on toes. Bring the other leg back. Again, one inhale here. Lean yourself forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Nice. Exhale, come back. Okay, really nice. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths. With inhale, let's bring up the right leg. And let's open the hip a little bit. Let us feel how is it if we are opening the hips. So it feels like we would like to stack the right hip on top of the left hip. So we are pushing the left hip forward, the right hip we are pushing it back. We are feeling how we are stretching the torso. Nice. Align the right hip with the mat. With exhale, bring the knee to your nose. Inhale, come back. Exhale, one more time, knee to the nose. Inhale, shoot your leg back. Exhale, one last time. You are bringing the knee to the nose and you are at the same time pushing yourself away from the mat. Inhale. Okay, and with next exhale, bring the leg that is up in the air between the palms. Nice. Bring the left knee down. Bring the top of the feet down. Again, now we are in low lunge. And we bring the palms together. Inhale, come up. Stay here. Breathe. Looking at the palms, not looking at your computer. Okay, now with exhale, we twist our torso. So the left hand, the opposite hand of the leg which is bent, is coming forward. The opposite and the right hand is going back. We are looking at the hand that is going back. Again, we are feeling how our hands are prolonging, how they are pushing away from each other. We are not letting our front knee fall to the right side. We are keeping it in line on the place. Inhale, bring the hands up in the starting position. Look at the palms. Exhale, bring the palms down on each side of the leg. Bend the toes, tug the toes. Lift the knee, come to plank. Good. One inhale. Lean yourself forward. Bend the elbows. Chaturanga. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, bring up the left leg now. Point the toes and again open the hip. Now we want to stack the left hip on top of the right hip. So we are pushing now the right hip forward. We don't forget to push ourselves also from our palms away from the mat. We breathe here a little bit. Okay, now close the hips. Your left hip also is pointing towards the mat. And exhale, bring the knee to the nose. And now when the knee is in your nose, push yourself away from the mat. Inhale, bring the leg back. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Push yourself away from the mat. Rounding the back. Inhale, bring your leg back. Exhale one more time. Bend the knee. Come forward. Bring the knee up. Bend the back. Bend the back. And inhale. Leg comes back. Exhale. Bring the leg between the palms. Nice. The right knee goes down. Top of the right feet goes down. We find ourselves in the low lunge. Press your palms together in front of you and come up. Lift them up, looking at the palms. Breathing.
Protect us with your love.
Okay, now with exhale, the right hand comes forward, the left hand goes back. We come into twisting position and we are looking at the palm that is behind us. So in this case, the left hand, the right hand is pulling us in the opposite direction. And also, we are feeling like something is pulling us up for our head, so we are elongating also our spine. Okay, inhale, bring the back arm forward, press the palms together. Again, come up to the starting position. And with exhale, bring the palms down on each side of the leg. Bend tuck the toes, lift the knee, plank position. One inhale. Exhale, lean forward, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale, adho mukha. Okay. Here, let's bring the knees down to the mat. Let's put the big toes together and just come down to the child's pose. So this is a resting pose in which, of course, we can come whenever we want during the practice. We just hit the pause button and we come to the child's pose to rest a little bit. The most important thing is that we are listening to the body. Listening it where it wants to rest, when it wants to sweat. Okay, press the palms into the mat, look forward, come in tabletop position, tuck the toes and lift your hips up, and again we are in downward dog. Okay, and from here we put our elbows to the mat. We are in dolphin pose, and let's bring our heels up. So we are on toes. The important thing is that we are looking forward, or at least between the fingers, and that we are not letting our body sink down. So we are pushing ourselves again away from the mat, and we are pressing the navel up towards the spine. So our abdominal muscles are engaged. Okay, nice. Come, press the palms to the mat. Press the heels down. Again, we are in downward dog. If you have to adjust the position, if you have to adjust your downward dog, it's not a problem. We adjust it. We enjoy in our downward dog. Okay, when you are ready, one more time, Let's put the elbows also down on the mat. So elbows are down, palms are down. Bring your heels up, and now we will go into baby bakasana. It's very, very easy. I'm sure that most of you can do it. So we are just walking our feet forward. We are bending the knees, and now we press the knees to the upper parts of our hands. We lean ourselves forward. We look forward. We lift one leg. We lift another leg. Pulling the navel up, pushing yourself away from the mat. Okay, when you are ready, let's bring the legs down, knees down, press again the big toes together, bring your bottom back, and we come to the child's pose. Find the child's pose that is suitable for you. You can even have your hands extended. You can have them closer to your body. You can swing a little bit left and right. Of course, close your eyes to rest better, to feel better. Okay, bring your palms to the mat. You can put them just below the shoulders. Press on the palms, lift yourself up. Okay. Now let's put the feet hip distance apart, the knees hip distance apart. We will go into the camel pose. So come up. Your hips, they want to be stacked just above the knees all the time. And now, here are a couple of variations. So let's do the most basic one all together now. Let's press the top of the feet to the mat. Inhale, bring up the right hand and put it down on your lower back. The fingers are pointing down towards the mat. And with inhale, bring also up the left hand. And again, bring it also on the lower back. And now with inhale, open the chest. And with hands, we are gently pushing the lower belly and the pelvis floor, the lower back and the pelvis floor forward. And we are leaning ourselves back. So we go into this nice back bend. Make sure that you are also pulling your shoulder blades together and that you are also pulling the elbows together. And that you are not pushing your hips way over the knees. We want to have them in the same line as the knee. Okay. Now bring your right hand forward, and this will pull you. Bring also your left hand forward. Come down. Let's rest here for a couple of moments. Again, come up, stack your hips above the knees. And now here we have a couple of other variations, two other variations. If you feel that this was your limit in back bending, you stay here. It's completely okay. Then, the next stage, let's say, the next phase. So, we bring our hands on the heels. So we tug the toes, the heels are up, we don't let them fall outwards. And we come into this pose, again, pushing the hips gently forward, though not over the knees. And the last stage, we press the top of the feet down and we bring the palms to the hips. Okay? So, we find whichever position is the best for us. I will tuck the toes. And with inhale, let's all bring the right hand up and put it on your heel, on or your lower back, whatever you choose. Inhale, bring up the left hand, put it down on the left heel or lower back. And now opening your chest, bringing your head back, though not letting it fall back. We still have some engagement in our neck, and we are pushing the hips gently forward, pulling the shoulder blades together, pulling the elbows together, breathing in our chest, in the lower part of the chest. Okay, the right hand will bring you up. Nice. Bring up also the left hand. Okay. Bring the palms to the mat. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips up. Again, we meet in our left Adho Mukha, in the left downward dog. And from here, let's come up to the sitting position. We bend the knees. We push ourselves away from the mat. Let's cross the legs and we bring them forward. Okay. So however we come to this position, we straighten the legs. So we will keep the left leg straight, though we will bend the right knee. We make sure that we have for a palm width between the inner side of the thigh and the inner side of our right feet. Okay. And from here, our left leg is engaged. Let's straighten the back, and the right hand will go on the inner side of the bended leg. We'll go forward. Now let's twist the palm and bring it back behind your back. And again, we want to bend the hands behind the back. So we want to grab the left wrist with the right hand. If this is not possible, again, we can use a scarf, we can use a belt or a strap to prolong our hands. Inhale, let's straighten the back. Exhale, come down towards the left. Okay, our focus is set on the tip of the big toe. We are feeling how something again is pulling us for the tip of our head forward in the way of the leg. We don't stress how low we go because it's not really important. It's important that we are keeping our spine straight. And this left shoulder, we don't want to put it back, so we come into a twist. We are pulling it again down towards the leg, and we are not letting our bended leg skip away from our body. We are pressing it towards the body. Okay, inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, release the pose. Now we do the vinyasa. So we cross the legs, bring the hands down, and we jump into the plank. Inhale forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale, adho mukha. Okay, nice. Now again, we will do the jump through. So we bend the knees a little bit, engaging the Mula Bandha, and we jump forward. So, again, straighten the right leg, engage it. Your toes are pulling in your direction. We make sure that we have a palm distance between the inner side of the legs. Let's straighten our back one more time. The left hand goes forward. Now open the palm to the outwards and bring the hand behind your back. Try to grab the right wrist with the left palm. Okay, and the important thing again, we are with this hand, which is grabbing the knee, we are pulling the knee towards our body. We are not letting it go away. Okay? Inhale one more time, straighten the back. Exhale, come a little bit more down. How much you can? As much as you can. Looking at the tip of the right toe, prolonging our spine, and pressing the right shoulder down. Not opening, pressing it down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Let's do one more vinyasa. Cross the legs, bring the hands down, jump to plank. Okay. Inhaling forward, exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. And with next inhale, one last jump through. So now, let's bend the knees. Grab yourself behind the thighs. Make your back round. And vertebra by vertebra, let's come down to the laying position. Okay. From here, let's bring one leg up. Let's bring another leg up. And we create a 90-degree angle between the thighs and the belly. And we can either stay here or we can bring the hips up and come to the shoulder stand. Okay. So here we are pushing the hips forward. We are pulling the elbows as much as possible, one close to another. And get ready to go into the plank pose. So we are slowly bringing our legs behind the head, and we want to touch the floors with the toes. We put the hands down to the mat, interlacing the fingers, and we are pushing the hips. Our bottom is pushing towards the sky, so we are again trying to prolong along the sides of our torso. We have some space between the chin and the chest, and the most important thing is, if you don't manage to touch the floors, you can put a chair behind you, or maybe like 2 blocks, or maybe just 1 block will do its job. Okay, you either, if you don't want to do what it's coming, you can just come down to the resting pose, to Shavasana, or you can press the knees to the ears, press the big toes together, and let's really press the knees to the ears as much as possible. Okay, straighten the knees, put the hands on your lower back, come up, and now try to do the full lotus. If you don't do the full lotus, just try to cross your legs, push your legs, put your hands on the inner side of the knees, and push your knees away from the body. So you want to be in one straight line with your hips and your chest. Of course, your abdominal muscles are engaged. Your hips are pushing forward in your direction, in direction of your head. Okay, exhale. Bring the knees down, and you want to hug your legs. Now press the palms to the mat. Your back is rounded, and you bring your legs down. You bring your whole torso and the head up. Now you look back and you press the tip of the head down to the mat. We are in fish pose. If it's possible, you can grab your big toes.
And if it's not possible to grab your big toes, then just put your hands to the hips so your elbows are touching the ground. This is the most important part.
Okay. Now release your legs. Press the elbows down to the mat. Hold yourself behind the thighs and lift your head up. Now if you are doing Shirshasana, the head stand is, now you should do it. Otherwise, we will come to the Shavasana pose. So our legs are a little bit apart. The feet are freely falling to the outside. Now gently pulling the shoulder blades together, so this will open the palms upwards towards the sky. Close the eyes. I will stay with you in Shavasana, but I will keep you in silence.
Surround us with your light. Guru Ramadas. Protect us with your light. Guru Ramadas. Give us your sweet peace.
Close our eyes. We can slowly start our body. Quite
I
gently.
give my life to you.
Moving the toes. I feel some rotation in the legs. Rotation in the arms. And whenever you are ready, stretch your whole body the way your body wants it. Like you have just woken up from a good sleep, from a nice sleep. Stretch yourself. I invite you now to the right side of your body. Come up to seated position. Again, I invite you to keep your eyes closed just for one more moment. Come in a comfortable sitting position. Bring your palms together in front of the heart center. And now is the time when I thank you for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed it because it was my huge pleasure. Again, put a smile on your face. Life is good after yoga, isn't it? And with next inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, bow the head. Inhale, the head comes up to the center. Whenever you are ready, you can open the eyes, come back, and I wish you a